Okay, guys, we're here. We're back. Chris is back, the legend. He's back again. Redmen TV's Chris Pajak. He's here. Got him a second time. I'm on a hat trick. Fucking brilliant.
My head for about 4 weeks.
I'm wrecking his fucking head for about 6 weeks.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
I'm good at wrecking people's head, Chris. I'm good at that. I'll tell you what.
I'm sorry for keeping you though, mate. Honestly, like I've been so busy. It's just unbelievable. Like
I believe you. I've been watching some of your pods with Paul. They're great. The Mac X Pajak. They're. I like that mix up. I like that randomness. You can only talk about Liverpool for so long, but you know what I mean. I like that sort of
cool. I mean,
content.
Nice one for that.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah. You also have a new.
You haven't got a Snapchat filter on today, mate.
What?
You haven't got no Snapchat filters. Where's that ginger guy with the beard? I like him. You like that?
What are you talking about, Liverpool? Oh, fucking stop. I get some slagging in work. Don't believe me. Fucking hell. But the other thing is as well, we'll start off with, the last time I talked to you was just before the end of the season. We weren't even in the final of the Champions League and we still had the Wolves game to play. Obviously, that's over. What a season. What an epic. Number 6. Jesus Christ.
God.
Chris.
It was just fucking bananas at the end, wasn't it? Like, I mean, you go from the disappointment of being in the new camp and getting your arse handed to you when you played dead well, to the just like City beating Leicester, was it? I can't even remember how it all went.
Yeah, the 1-0, the company goal. Yeah.
Thunderbolt of a goal.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to the Barcelona game and I'm thinking, we've not really got a chance here. And it wasn't until I was with the rest of the lads and, we were in the crowds and we were there screaming and singing and welcoming the coach. I thought, you know what? What am I on about here? Because Liverpool can do a little bit here. Like, how many times did they prove us wrong? And there's something about Anfield and so you get the high of that and then you get the low of the Wolves game at the end of the season where you think for a second or two that, Brighton are ahead, and then they were ahead, and we'd celebrated it, and then all of a sudden you win in the fucking league, and then you're losing the league, and then you got a fucking 3-week break.
That break was ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Yeah, ridiculous. Do you know what? I was in Liverpool the Wolves weekend.
Yeah.
And do you know what? We didn't even go to the match. I was in the beer cellar. You know the beer cellar pub?
Yeah, you were with Jack, weren't you?
Yeah, Jack Mack. Do you know Jack, do you?
Yeah, he used to come in here and help us out, man.
He told me he used to go in. He's a lovely lad. I was in his house having cups of tea and everything with his dad. Yeah. We went down for a few, but we went for the Anfield Wrap end of season show. Yeah. I was talking to John. I know John Gibbons. He knows you fairly well, he told me.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Lovely lad, John.
Oh, he's brilliant.
I wreck his head as well.
Well, he's got to be on here next week then, fucking hell.
Huh. What's happening next week?
You're getting John Gibbons on from the Anfield.
Oh, yeah, he's a
5 weeks, I'm sure.
He's a top. Him and Neil, the two of them, to be fair. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, so number 6, European champions, I still can't believe it, Chris. I wake up in the morning still thinking, did we actually win it? I mean, it's dreamland, isn't it?
Oh, my God, yeah. I mean, it was so different for me, really, because I don't know whether you know, but...
I do know.
Yeah. It's fucking nuts. And it was painful. Because I was there in Belgrade when we got fucking beat 2-0. I was there in Barcelona. I was there in PSG all the way from home.
Jesus Christ.
But, and listen, I've taken a lot of flack for this. I've got a fucking young family and we booked a holiday. I can't afford to cancel a holiday.
No.
And disappoint my wife who can't take any other holidays because she works in the NHS. And these are booked up. I'm not disappointing me 2 kids. So I went over there and it was weird. It was weird not being there. Like 2 hours before the game kicked off, I was in a freaking pool with my kids. Like, you know what? I wasn't stressed about the footy.
That's exactly.
And I had that at least, and I enjoyed it because I was with a load of fans from all around the world, mostly England. I wouldn't say any of them were from. There was one lad from Southport that I was chatting to.
Anyone from Ireland now?
Yeah, there was lads from everywhere, and we were in this pub in a fucking Euro camp, and there was 200 people in the bar watching the big screen, which was essentially a 32-inch telly.
Wow.
But by a projector, so it wasn't big at all. But 200 people in there, 2 Tottenham Hotspur fans, everyone else is kitted out in Liverpool gear. And the atmosphere was fucking brilliant. And I'd have missed out on that. Don't get me wrong, I'd rather be in Madrid. I'd rather been in the square. I'd rather been at the game.
Yeah.
But I had a good time nonetheless. And I think everybody did around the world, didn't they? Whether they were there or not. Like,
your dad, or Paul went with his dad. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that.
Buzzing.
Oh.
So I remember the first time John and Paul went away to a European game, and it was Real Madrid. Me, John, and Paul all went, and that was when we got beat 1-0.
Yeah.
And I sat next to Paul, and John was in another stand, and we were having a little glass of wine the night before, as you do, and you're talking about the game, and he started talking about one of his dreams was to see Real Madrid in the Bernabeu against Liverpool, and I thought, I'm going to have to swap places with Johnny and stand on my own, aren't I? Because I can't take that away from him. It's one of his dreams.
Yeah.
I'll let him sit next to his son and stuff. So I know that was one of his dreams. Now he's going the game with his son.
Great.
The European Cup final where they win. I mean, literally, just a
Dreamland. I did a live stream in Ireland down with Anfield Agenda. I don't know whether you ever heard of them. They're an Irish channel. Yeah. Craig, Anfield Agenda, and I did a live stream for 4 hours. Should see the video when Liverpool scored and that. I'm jumping over fucking couches and everything. That's fucking crazy shit. But listen, I just love it. I'm only doing this now, not even a year, not even a season. I only started last August. I mean, you're doing it, what, 10 years, 11 years?
Yeah, 10 years coming up.
Wow. But look where you are. I mean,
I'm sat in my office at 6 o'clock at night.
Top notch. But you do it full time, don't you? You do it. Yeah. So I mean, like,
it's fucking amazing, mate.
That's the dream. That's the dream.
This is what I'm doing. I'd have told you were on crack or something.
Yeah.
Because you're talking shit. You can't turn this into a job, and somehow we've turned it into a job, and we get to follow the best football team in the world with the best fans in the world from all over the fucking world.
Yeah.
And we're European champions to boot. I mean, the only damper at the moment for me, Dave, and I don't know where you sit on all this stuff, is that, like, I'm getting a bit bored of people going, we need signings.
Yeah. People actually text me as if I know something Liverpool, like, as if probably doing the same to you, but I certainly don't know. You might have a chance. Dave, did you hear around about signings? I says, I'm as good as you, like, but do we really need anybody? That's the next question. I mean, we've got an unbelievable team. I still think we might need one or two, Chris, to be honest.
Oh, sure.
For the fact that Sturridge left, Moreno left, we're a bit light up front, especially if we get injuries. We were lucky last season with injuries, I thought, in key areas. I mean, God forbid if Van Dijk gets injured or Alisson or, the spine, Salah even. I still think one or two, I really do. And I think we will get them. I think we will. I think we'll get two players in. What do you think?
Yeah, I think, look, the centre-backs thing, I think we're all right. I think we're pretty well stocked centre-halves. If Van Dijk goes down, we haven't got another Van Dijk. So you could say spend 90 million on another defender if you wanted. But I think between Gomez, Matip and Lovren, they're good backups. If Lovren goes out, there's rumours of AC Milan in
Heard that, yeah.
Interested. 25 million Liverpool want. They can't afford his wages, though. So if Lovren goes out, I'm thinking, yeah, you're right. We absolutely need someone. I think we need a backup left-back.
Yeah.
Although it wouldn't surprise me if Milner's the backup left-back this season.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel on
that. Yeah, it's possible.
If we don't sign a backup left-back, surely they think Adam Lewis is good in the unders, or Milner's going to be able to understudy for a year. Trent, well, if Gomez is your first choice centre-half, do you need a backup for Trent? I think Gomez is still young enough where he can do it.
He can flick, yeah.
And you know that Matip's good enough. Midfield, I think we're stocked. It's the forwards. I personally believe we need another forward. But if we don't sign one, I say Ryan Brewster's like fucking a generational talent. Because it's just so blindingly obvious that we need another forward.
Yeah.
If we don't sign one, Ryan Brewster must be the fucking bee's knees.
Well, you know a lot more about Ryan. I call him Brewster's Millions, by the way. But I think you know a lot more about him than I do. I know he's a natural talent. He's a bit like a Michael Owen type. I remember Michael Owen, reading about Michael Owen when he was young in the youth team. Even Fowler, Robbie, obviously God, whatever. But is he that good? Is he potentially? I know there's a lot. Is he that good? You've seen him, I presume?
I've seen him on the telly. I've never actually seen him live.
You've never seen him live? Okay.
I've watched the under-23 games and stuff. I always find it, like, he looks the best player on the pitch by a country mile.
That's good enough.
He's had a long injury, though. He's been out nearly a year, hasn't he? Team was Oxlade-Chamberlain. But what I will say, Klopp's clearly got faith in him. Klopp said he's going to be involved in the first team, didn't he?
Yeah.
And at that age, if Jurgen Klopp is talking about you, and you're injured at the same time, and he's still saying you've got a space in the first team, I'd imagine you're fucking good.
Oh yeah, I'm no doubt about he's good. And that other guy we signed, Sepp Vandenberg, the centre half, he looks good as well. He could come in there. You never know.
Yeah, him and Hoover.
He's a bit young. Yeah, Hoover. He's a bit young. Bit young.
this is the first sort of signing like this, I think, where Michael Edwards and his team have gone, let's buy super young. So this, for me, is a bit of a litmus paper signing.
Yeah.
Because we've done well with the Allisons and the Van Dijks of good age, and we've got them, and I still think we've got good value out of those signs, even though they're for a lot of money and stuff. Robertson, exactly the same. This is the first time, I think, that scouting team with the guy who runs used to work at the Hadron Collider and all them that we've got.
The physics, yeah.
It's the first time I think they've gone for, like, a really young kid. And him and Hoover, are probably the two, so...
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how those two turn out, because if they're on the ball with the 26-year-olds and they're on the ball with the 17-year-olds,
yeah,
now Liverpool are going to be in serious business.
I seen that. I think Paul did an interview with Dave Maddock, was it, about that physics or the physicist, the physicist. That was unbelievable. And Liverpool's transfer committee, the famed, unbelievable Michael Edwards transfer committee behind them, like Hunter and all these guys, like. They're unbelievable, those guys, aren't they?
Oh my God. I don't think...
Jesus.
This is the thing. I don't think that we've got even any idea of the job that they're doing. Like, I think we think... And I think, I can talk for myself, maybe not for anybody watching. I think we think, he's crunching some numbers. It's more than that.
No.
It's more than that. And it's not the stats that we see.
No.
It's not like how many goals and assists and XG and XA. I mean, they're talking, there's levels, and they're going well above all this stuff. Like, and not only that, they're talking to the people that they've grown up with.
Yeah.
I know in American football in the scouting, they go and speak to people that went to high school with them to find out what his character's like and his old teachers and all that. They've got the fingers in everything.
You have to have the right character for Liverpool anyway. You're coming to a huge club, you're probably moving country most of the time, and you're coming to live in Liverpool or wherever, and you have to have that character. You have to have a lot more than just being a good footballer nowadays, don't you?
Absolutely. You've got to.
You know what I mean?
You've got to have your head screwed on. I think, probably the rumours are that Liverpool would have quite liked to keep Rafa Camacho, but he's been a bit of a pain in the arse.
Yeah.
He's posted that thing on Instagram and he's talking.
Lisbon, he's got Sporting
Lisbon. And you're looking at him and thinking, I don't think Klopp likes that.
He doesn't like that. He doesn't like that.
We saw it with Mamadou Sakho, didn't we, a couple of years ago this season. And he's happy to go, you might be a good player, mate, but I don't want that in my squad.
Discipline.
Yeah. Unity, discipline. He's creating a culture at this football club that is second to none.
That's another reason why I keep getting these people asking about Pepe and all these 80, 90 million signings. I just don't think there will be one, Chris. I'll tell you why. I'll give you my reason why. There won't be someone like Pep, someone to come in and disrupt what we have. Some big name come in on huge wages, which we don't like, breaking wage structures as well. Coming in, we have a good thing at the moment. I still think we need players, but do we really need an 80, 90 million player coming in? Unless he's right and fits. But we've got something nice there. We've a nice jigsaw there, and you could put the wrong piece in, and it could all fall down. So you have to watch. You have to watch that.
You have to be a fucking terrible jigsaw piece if it breaks down. It's a pretty good team, mate. But it might not work out, certainly.
Yeah.
I think the one thing with that is, I think that, and I could be wrong, and I've been wrong so many times over the years, but I think Liverpool have got money if the right player comes along. I think they're going to be opportunistic.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, I think the rumours are Liverpool aren't going to sign anyone big. There's no one out there that they want.
Yeah.
Whereas if somebody who Klopp really likes and has got his eye on becomes available for a price that we can, I think we push for it. I think we go for it big time. I think we go all in on them. I just think you're looking around and he's going, well, he looks like a good player, but he's not the one. He's not. I'm not waiting around like he waited around for Van Dijk. Like he got a fucking hard on for Van Dijk.
Even Alisson as well.
Yeah, gets a hard on for him, goes for it. I just don't think he's got a hard on for anyone else at the moment. I think he's just waiting to see. And if the right guy comes,
I hope he hasn't got one on.
Please, let's go.
I hope he hasn't got one fucking on. But I'll tell you, it's great talking to you. And you know what, as well, I want to give you plaudits, but you're an unbelievable show. I have to say Anfield Rap as well. I've sort of fallen in love with the 2 years. But what's great for me is someone small, I'm not saying insignificant, but a small little channel being able to interact with a bigger channel. Do you know what I'm saying to you? And you probably say, I've been annoying you and stuff. You say, who's this fucking Irish cunt annoying the ball? It was easy for you to say, fuck him. You know what I'm saying to you? So it really is appreciated.
I appreciate that, mate. Listen, here's the thing, right? For me, anyway, people helped us out when we were getting bigger. You know what I mean? And I think Liverpool's such a big community. It's such a big fan base.
Yeah.
I don't look at it and think, well, look, we're the biggest now. We've got to make sure everyone else stays small. it's just not the way it is. This is a massive fan base.
Yeah.
And people will like us, and people will prefer you, and people will prefer us. And that's cool. And ultimately, all we're doing is chatting about footy. It's the same as if I talk to someone on Redmen's couch. It's the same as if I talk to you. We're just Liverpool fans and we've got opinions. And if you can be nice to someone, then be nice to someone. So it's,
Yeah, no, it's as I said, it's appreciated, but it really is. Just what do you think of me Warrior top? Do you remember this one?
I do remember that one, mate. Yeah.
This is my favourite. This is my lucky top. I wore this for the Champions League.
Is that 13, 14 or?
Yeah, it's way back, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is me lucky top now. We never lose when I wear this.
Really?
I think I wear it on.
I've ruined so many lucky tops. Like I had them where I had the same frigging underwear, socks, coat, shirt, and I wore them all through the Champions League run last season. And I wore them in Kiev, and I've never picked any of them up again.
Well, underwear is easy to fucking ruin, but you know what I mean. I'll tell you what, you're obviously not coming over to Ireland this side of this season. Maybe next season, I don't know whether you're thinking of coming over again.
Yeah, I'm not sure, actually. We did talk about doing something in Ireland. I would definitely want to do something in Ireland again. It was absolutely fantastic. So Liverpool go there, we'll definitely be there. But we might try and get over in the season anyway and do a live show or something.
Yeah, let us know. You were over. I missed you. You were here last year, I think. I missed you last year.
Yeah, we did one in Dublin. It went off.
Oh, crazy.
Off, like, so I think there was about 250 people there with max capacity, right in the city centre in Dublin. Absolutely brilliant venue. And it was just such a laugh. So we did this live show. Everybody got involved. And then afterwards, we just got buried.
Lashed over.
Singing all the songs, and it was brilliant. It was one of my highlights of being a Liverpool fan was that, like.
But that's what I'm saying. When I was in Liverpool only recently, it reminded me of Dublin. I think I said that to you at the time because it's similar. Ireland, Dublin, and Liverpool have a history of going back hundreds of years, but I mean it's very similar. And every taxi I get into was an Everton because I'm used to me sitting in the back with the jersey, and your man, what the fuck are you doing over there, lads? No, yeah. He has to be an Everton bastard driving. Oh, I was slagging the bollocks out. It was great. And do you know what I did when we went over to Liverpool? I had to fly to Manchester. Don't ask me why. I couldn't get into Liverpool because I'd left it late. All the flights were gone. So I flew in on the Friday night to Manchester. So I'm standing in the bloody train, getting ready to go on a train with Norwegians, about 400 Norwegian Liverpool fans. And this man comes over to me, taxi driver, and goes, "Are you going to Liverpool with the jersey?" Yeah. These 3 other Norwegian guys are going to Liverpool City Centre. Do you want to jump in the taxi? Wow. So do you know what I did? Jumped in the taxi. He's a Manchester United season ticket holder. Gold season ticket holder.
What does that mean?
It means 50 years season ticket holder, something like that. Something ridiculous. So I'm sitting in the back with 3 Norwegians drinking beer with a Manchester United. Oh, it was fucking great crack. Oh my God. I should have videoed that fucking thing. That was brilliant.
Yeah. You'd bet you were giving him some shit there, like.
But I'm not going to keep you on long. You're a busy man, I know. It's great, as I said to you earlier. Great. Do you want to actually say to you have a new channel out, Redmen TV News, is there?
Yeah.
Do you want to say something about that?
Thanks for that. We're launching next Monday. So we're just doing all of our normal news shows, but we're just going to launch it onto a different channel. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like, but we've got about 7,000 subscribers, I think now. We've not put a video out yet, so we're hopeful.
Jesus. I haven't subscribed yet. I will. Don't worry. I will.
Better fucking add to.
I owe you a few beers. Don't worry. A few beers. If I see you in Liverpool or I see you over here, I owe you a few beers.
We'll get one each way, mate. But yeah, I tell you what, this pre-season.
Yeah.
It's flown by, and it was like a month ago we won the Champions League, and now we're heading into the pre-season.
When is it? Thursday? Tomorrow? When are you back? Tomorrow?
6th. 3 days time.
3 days. And you going to the States?
Yeah.
You jammy bastard.
yeah. Cannot wait.
I said the same to John. John Gibbons is going as well. I said, you lucky bastard, you.
Yeah, he'll have a few scoops over there.
He fucking likes the scoops, alright.
As will we, like.
Yeah.
So we're only doing 2 of them. We're doing Boston, New York. We're not doing Amsterdam. But I can't wait, can't wait. It's just fucking brilliant, to be honest. The fans out there are just
crazy.
It's crazy. Same as Ireland. That's the thing, isn't it? They're just nuts everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Like.
It's madness. That's what I'm saying. You're talking about a family. To me, it's like a family type of thing. Because you go into streams, you've all Liverpool fans mostly. Sometimes you get trolls. I was actually talking to Tom. Is Tom the guy on your Redmen TV thing that does the... And I actually put a few things in the other day saying, you should get a few mods in here, bro. And he goes, you never know, Dave, we're working on it. You get some bastard spamming, you know. But I'll tell you what.
Get a lot of that.
Well, you get it everywhere. Yeah, a big show like yours, you're definitely going to get. I'll tell you what. I'm going to leave you. It's absolutely brilliant to have you. If hopefully, maybe talk to you again. Maybe when the season starts, obviously.
When are you coming over for a game? Come in the studio.
I'm going to come early. I'm going to come over early. Yeah.
Yeah, come in, do a show with us, whatever.
Oh wow, I'd love that. Oh, that'd be. I'll let you know well in advance.
Yeah, definitely. So really, we normally film like if we're doing a build-up show for a weekend game, like a Thursday or something. But if we play a Sunday game, we'll do the final word for it on a Monday. That's the in-depth one where we talk about it for an hour. So if you're over for a Sunday game, stay over for the Monday.
Well, I would obviously. I would, yeah.
So do that because you want a few beers Sunday night.
I'll tell you. I'll hold you to that, Chris. I'll hold you to that, right?
Absolutely do, mate.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll let you go. The legendary Chris Pajak, Redmen TV, back again. Love you, bro. Thank you very much. I'll let you go and send that on to me if you can, all right?
I will do, mate.
Let's talk about 6, baby. Actually, I want to talk to you if you want to just turn off. Cheers, bro. Bye.